Hey, welcome on everybody. So today we're gonna find out how to add text in our iPhone app. So them words away say any part of your app, I'll show you how to do it. And not too hard. I'm just using a programming language called SwiftUI, and it's easier. So just forward. So the first thing we have to do is go inside Xcode. Alright, and I'm at Xcode 27. And yeah, let's see this and just hit new project. And then go down to the part where it say yo choose template. You see them bugger options here. I know you might be tempted by this app one, but don't pick that yet. Just go down to choose template, and then over here it will basically tell you what kind of app you want to make. Where you want to make an iOS app, which is iPhone, or if you want to make a macOS app, or for like Macs or WatchOS, Apple Watch, whatever. Alright, just hit iOS right here, and then go down to application, hit app, then hit next. And then since we just test out the app here, you basically just have to give it a name. So I'm gonna just write testing app, or just testing. And then just leave all them things as regular. Just make sure say you put an interface as SwiftUI and then the language of Swift. And then just hit next. It will ask you where you want to save it. Just pick your desktop for now and then just hit create. Alright, mounting. Let's just make this expanded. Cool. When it starts off, this is the first thing you'll see. We call this boilerplate code. It's just a fancy way of saying, oh, this is the code we start off with. So the first thing you see, Zine, is like you see this writing on the screen, this simulator, or a preview of a simulator, and you see like a globe here, and you see some text that says hello world. The reason why that's on the screen is because of this text, this code over here. Now it might seem crazy, but I want to show you how to break this down real easy. So it's the same way like I see the word hello world here, and then you see the text over here, we say, well, hello world. Imagine if we just change it, but make sure so you change it within these quotation marks, right? I'm gonna explain to you why in a second, but for now, just change this to anything else. Let's just change this to all one. Zine, and then if you look over here, so now on the simulator, you see immediately the text change. And the reason for that is because you're using a text view inside SwiftUI. So to make any text come up on the screen, basically you have to put text here, and then put them parentheses here, and then put some word inside of it. And now the reason why you need to have like word or some type of phrase or whatever is because this information here is what would call a string. It's a data type. Now if you're not familiar with that, just know so yo, when it comes to coding, the computer will see like words and phrases as this thing called string or text. So for us to make the computer know, so yo, this is a string, we have to put it between them quotation marks here. See? Now this part up here so is some about image. See? And that's what make that image show right there. So we'll do this one by one, so make we just delete that for now. And we also see that image is gone. Man thing, right? So now we see even some more things on the screen, and we'll see some up here called VStack, and we'll see some here called padding. Now we're gonna look on them here later, so don't worry about that. Just go ahead and make sure this is very careful. So up here, get the first curly braces and the VStack, delete that, and then come down here. You'll get an error if you don't do this, and delete the curly brace here and the dot padding, and then you're good. Right? And now you'll see all them errors are gone. Now, but this just look wrong. So if you want to line it up back properly, just press Command A, and then do Control I. Alright. So now that gone, and let's just get rid of some of that extra space here. Alright, so boom. Right now we know to make it that we can see any text, even any word where you see on any app, I pretty much saw them do it. Them write text and then them put a string inside. And just for the fun of it, we could just start write this regular. So we'll start write just text. Right? And then you see kind of give it like an autocomplete as a hello world. But you have a bag of other options too where you can use. See? All of them here. In the next videos we'll touch on the rest of them here. But just stick to text for now. And then what we're gonna do is not do the autocomplete, but we're gonna do like a parentheses, right? And just close it. Now if we left it like this, you're gonna see it a cut. It'll say something like missing argument for parameter verbatim. All it'll say is like, yo, you have to tell me what kind of word or text or string you want to show up on the screen. And remember, because this requires us, this is words or text, because this is words or text, it's a string. So you have to put it in a quotation marks. As long as a words and text and them thing there, you have to put in a quotation marks. It's a string. That's some data type. Now we'll talk about that more, but just know say for now, if you show words or text on the screen, you're putting on them quotation marks thing here. Now, right now we want to show something on the screen, so make we put something else. So we'll put nerdy yardy. And then right away you see it comes up boom and it'll show on the app right there. So now we could change this to anything we want to do. It could be like this, we can even add emojis, all of them things there, you know what I mean? So yeah, we can do all of that and I will share. And this is how you see pretty much every text on your screen. So anyway, look on any part of your app, any app where you use, and just look on the text them where you see, and I'm more than likely like this. Now, one thing where you can do is modify them text here. You can make it that, like, say we want the text here be bigger, we can add something called a modifier. And a modifier just, it kind of saying the name is a way you can modify it, you can change up how it look. And for use a modifier, you just go, pretty much just press enter at the edge, I like your view. Because remember, anything you want to change, so we want to change the text here. So we'll just go right here, so, and then just press dot. And then so we want to change the font, we just start at dot font, right? And then you see it try autocomplete. We don't like when it autocomplete too much, so I'll turn that down a little bit. But we just go to parentheses and then we press dot. We'll get an option, a different font so we can use. So you see we'll get some options for font that large title, headline. Let's just try large title so we can just see it for now. Alright, and you see right away the text look bigger. So this is how we basically modify any text on screen that you might be seeing. So we want to pick a different font. You just go to that and you go down to title 2 and you see the title change. We can do the same thing for color and there are many more modifiers, but for the video we're gonna lock it off right here, so, and then in the next video we're gonna start talking more using modifiers on text. So remember, this is us using SwiftUI to pretty much build out the app. So get ready, enough more of them ever come. But we still have the other thing them too. So yeah, it's a nerdy yardy. And remember, anyone can learn anything with time, practice, and failures. Alright, I'm out.